Should we hit the beat?
I gotta think of a new beat. I always go doom da doom doom da. Oh, that's
Okay.
pretty doom da doom doom da
Hey.
doom da doom doom da.
And this is Serving Pancakes. It's Molly McCage, Cat Bell, Maddie Gillian, and it's really real. Serving pancakes, live and on. Come on in, folks. Let's have a good song.
Welcome to Serving Pancakes.
Yum yum.
I'm Maddie Kingdon.
I'm Cat Bell.
And this is our guest,
Molly McCage.
Oh
Original MBU in the his house.
What's an MBU? For those of us that don't know. I do know, but you gotta tell the people.
It's Middle
Wait.
Blocker University.
Am I the N? and you're
OG
the B?
members.
Yes.
You can't be the U.
I'm the B.
Oh, you were going
I was just trying to. That's a really good B, by the way.
I'm pretty good N.
Wait.
I feel like my
Whatever.
looks weird. Anyways.
Okay, so today we have Molly McCage. Do you want to share her accolades?
If you
Because we
guys
should know all
don't
of
know
them.
what this says, you need to know. This is prime time, all-star, all-American, mother-effing,
Molly McCage.
oh yeah, also she's more than a sport. Don't even do that. And also one of my closest, bestest friends. I've actually known Molly for a very long time.
She's jealous.
Yeah. Y'all know how she gets whenever we get guests. I've been Molly for a very long time. Honestly, I've been playing with her for a while, and I just had come up with an epiphany this past week. Like, I've known her for since high school. When
You guys know each other since high school?
Yeah, she had a bob.
Yes.
Braces.
So you're calling me Bob?
You know what I mean?
So it's such a full circle moment to be able to see Molly in this beautiful spiritual body that she's in, and see how much she's grown. And I'm just so proud of you, and I love you so much. You know that for sure. And welcome to Serving Pancakes. We're so happy to have you.
We're
here,
happy to
and-
have you.
Am I gonna cry?
Probably.
Okay.
We can do a count how many times Molly's gonna cry, because she probably will.
You can't cry because I'm a self-diagnosed contact crier. So if other people cry, I start crying even if I don't know what's going on.
Like it's a cry fest.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Please.
So, to start you off, we're going to hit you with some fast hit questions just to kind of keep it light, simple, and kind of get you going in Serving Pancakes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Freaking party.
Don't cheat.
I'm not cheating.
If someone described Molly McCage energy in one sentence, what would you hope they would say?
Hi.
You just literally
Sorry.
Are they
One big one. I think I have like split personality disorder. No, I'm kidding. I think off the court I'm quite light and giggly and hopefully relatable, but then on the court I get pretty fierce and intense. I get after it.
Yeah.
And like my life depends on it. Like it's my job, I guess. But
it is.
It's like her alter ego. Like, Molly's definitely so different, like, off the court than she is on the court.
Do you have an alter ego name? Like, I'm Molly McCage off the court. Or like, I'm Big Dog Molly McCage.
dog.
so my legal name, I actually just changed it to Molly.
Like,
I've gone by
Paperwork.
Molly my entire life, but like government name is now Molly.
Yeah.
It used to be Mallory.
Mallory.
So maybe it's Mallory that like shows herself on the court.
Ooh,
That's like the
spicy.
fierce girl. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, this is not a quick rapid fire.
That's
No, it's
okay.
fine.
No,
That's
no,
fine.
no.
It's
Okay.
what we want.
They're quick hits, but they're just like chat.
Okay.
If your team at Texas, when you guys were there, had a reality show, what would it be called?
Longhorns Club, Bad Girls Club. It would have been.
No, that's really good. I actually think that's great. Real Bad Girls of Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
Real
seriously.
Longhorn
Yes.
baddies
Like,
of Austin, Texas.
we were
Yes.
told we gave like royalty, if that makes sense. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, you had like,
Oh my God.
no offense to other sports out there, but you had like, the soccer players, and you had like the softball players, which is fine. But like, we went out downtown. It was like, oh my God, volleyball just walked
Do you think
in.
that persists now? You guys have, I feel like
I don't
you
know
like
about
set
that
the tone. Everyone's a celebrity. I don't, at Texas, that's how I feel.
That's how I feel
starstruck.
too. I think that we made Texas a volleyball school.
Yeah, I would say that. 100%.
And it's still
Fight
meant
me.
to be.
Bye,
What's up? Run up and get done up.
I was like, yeah, cat, go get him.
Cat has everyone's back. What's one thing that keeps you grounded no matter how crazy life gets?
My friendships.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I have some amazing people in my life, you guys included, and it's Honestly, I lean on my friends a ton to the point where maybe sometimes I'm like, I should tell my therapist this. Anyways, but I really do just have like solid rock star people in my life, and I like make that intention of mine.
Yeah.
And so the people in my life keep me grounded, and life can get crazy, as you guys know.
Oh yeah.
But I very much lean on the people around me.
With that being said, like, what are things that you learned obviously playing the sport and on the court that you're applying to your life and yourself outside the court?
In what way? What do you, like what I've learned through volleyball?
I mean, discipline, or just like, having a certain mentality of like going off into the real world and applying that. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So I've had a real adult job before. And then,
what was it?
I was director of operations at
You had money?
I had money. No, I didn't have money.
I got money as a career.
No,
Okay.
that's why I had to get several jobs. No, but I was a director of operations for the men's volleyball team at Pepperdine. I have worked at 2 different startups as a marketing coordinator. I worked at a house plant shop. I was also the player care coordinator for Athletes Unlimited full time. And what else? I've done various odd jobs for AU in different regards. So, but as a professional volleyball player, I very much take all of the skills in terms of I think we are over communicators. That's ingrained in us as volleyball players. And it's strange to me when somebody isn't constantly communicating as well. And like eye contact and touch is actually like scientifically so proven to like expedite relationships and trust. And that's something I think I take over to like the corporate world of like we need constant, like even if it's not work related. So like the banter, the jokes, the giggles of just like, hey, let's catch up for an hour instead of like actually talking about work. Like sometimes that's more important than the work stuff.
Yeah, truly.
So
I
that's
think even on a team aspect too, like when you meet a new team or you start a new year, like going off the court and getting coffee or doing stuff outside of volleyball helps so much.
Yeah, agreed.
Similar to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Back off of that, like, what does it mean right now? You said you had several jobs and like, you left volleyball, now you're back. I would say you're in your prime right now. Like,
yeah, for real.
Like,
I would agree.
Body is tea, playing is crazy. For you to be Molly's starting like y'all know, and she is killing it. So, like, what does it mean to you practice the sport and just being who you are now?
Thank you for saying that. I think I needed a little gut check, and maybe that comes at different times in people's lives, but having the perspective of like, well, it could be different, and coming back and being like, I am so grateful for this sport. I'm grateful to people around me. Our job is crazy amazing. Like our hours are great, obviously. Travel, whatever. But at least we get to see people and travel. Yeah. I think that this one's a huge one for me. I know that I have a clock, like we all kind of do, so I'm just trying to milk it for what it's worth. And especially having League One, like playing here in the States is a huge, huge deal. And the benefits that we receive from this, I think like this platform right now is a benefit, and sharing our stories is something that we weren't really able to do when we were overseas in the frigid cold. Like, we didn't have that kind of stage. And that's something that's super fulfilling for me as well. So coming back and being grateful helps with my discipline. And just knowing that it's fleeting.
It truly is.
And that's scary.
But like that keeps it fun. Yeah, good. But doesn't it kind of help you show up every single day where you're like, wow, I don't know how many years I have left. Like, I know I'm at the tail end of my career, technically. Like, I have less years left in me than like what are behind me. And I'm like, every day I go on the court, I'm like, I don't even know when my last day will be, but like, I'm going to treat it like it's the last.
Also, like, we just know what works now.
Yeah.
And we have tried many things that didn't work. And so now we talked about this whenever, a young little blocker is like, hey, what can I do? And I can tell you all the things, but it kind of is just reps and experience.
Yeah, you just got to learn on some things on your own. Yeah. It just takes time to get good at your craft.
Long time.
And we put in some time, ladies.
It's a very long time.
I like this one. How has your definition of success changed from when you were at Texas until now?
Oh, that's a really good one. I think at that age I was chasing clout.
Really?
Admit it. Yeah, of course.
You don't get that, really?
Yeah, I think, all of the accolades in like championships meant that you were a great volleyball player.
Okay.
And now I just know I'm a great volleyball player. I don't need the accolades.
That's very surprising. I would never, you never give that. I didn't think playing with you, to me, what it seemed like to me like us being in the same position and I was older than you, I felt like you were just chasing to be better, and like that's so much respected. But like, dang, I didn't even know that.
A better trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of times I meant like as a team. Like I wanted to be part of like a winning team.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I didn't think that All American was in the cards for me.
Yeah.
Because the team that I was on was full of All Americans, so I was like, I'm just here for the ride, and I want to win with them. And so it was an extra bonus to get All American awards for sure. But I think I was like, I want so badly to win, and winning now just means like doing your best and giving what you have.
Yeah.
And it doesn't define me as a human.
What moment in your volleyball career made you most proud of the woman you've become? Yes. We got to Karen. Oh, now look at see.
I told you I can't with them. I'm just gonna play with volleyball right now.
No, it's an emotional day. I think here it comes. My path is kind of squirrely.
You're crying. Y'all are actually really crying right now. This is crazy.
As you guys know, my path has been a little weird, and I stopped and retired and had a life crisis, and then came back and was like, am I still good enough to do this? And over time, I was like, okay, maybe sure. Like, I still want this, but I don't know if it wants me. And then slowly over time, I was like, okay, I think that I deserve to be here. I think always struggled with confidence and like, am I worthy enough to be on this team? Do I deserve a spot in the national team right now? Like, there's so many
I'm about to cry. Seriously. But that gym is a hard gym to be in. It makes you question yourself.
And you're evaluated every single day. Yeah. And you already do that to yourself. So being your own cheerleader, and you've taught me this many, many times, being your own cheerleader is the most important. So maybe it wasn't a moment, but it was like the little tiny successes that I would get coming back again of being like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to retire early. I was supposed to come back and enjoy this. And I am worthy of the successes that I've worked hard for.
Yeah.
I think, especially as Molly's friend, like, it's always so hard to hear her say those kind of things about herself because, like, I always feel like I wish you could see yourself how I see you. Because I'm like, of course you're deserving. You're so great. Like, confidence, what? Look at you. Like, you beam confidence. You're beautiful. You're outgoing. You're tall. Every room you walk in, everyone gravitates to you. You take every room that you're in. And I think it's, like I said, I always want to breathe that into you and just know that, like, of course you're meant to be here. Like, you, right now, what you're doing is literally insane. I cannot believe you're moving the way you're moving. Like, I'm shocked.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
you're
like,
playing.
It's insane.
Lights out.
Yeah, it's insane. So, like the accolades, like the gyms, whatever you're in, like whatever moment that you're in, just know that you're meant to be there. And like you are in your moment right now. So, and it's gonna get so much better too as season progresses. So, I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm really excited.
See my people. That's what we're talking about. We got some real friends. I already get real friends. That's the problem. We need to support women.
Get friends that'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Okay. You can cry with. Okay, this was going to be a tearjerker too.
Okay,
so sorry for this. What's one thing the younger version of you would be shocked to know about your life today? Maybe not tearjerker. Oh, sorry. We're so good at coming up with questions. Maybe that you had odd jobs and you came back to
No, for real. That one, you could be a professional volleyball player. That's a crazy thought. Yeah. Like, I could do this for a living. That you would be in the 0.001% of the sport. So, I mean, think back to whenever we first started out. I don't know about you guys, but I was laughably terrible. I was on the B team in middle school. I couldn't serve over the net.
Yes, best of us are. I started as a middle. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Middle blocker. Ditch my high five again.
It's the setup.
That's what I do. You know it's coming. That's what
Go for it. Anyway.
Oh gosh, I think that she chose a path and it was super not linear, but then she persevered anyways. I think she would have been proud of the fact that I chose the hard path sometimes on purpose. I think she would have been proud that she gets to giggle and laugh every single day.
Seriously.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
I think she'd be proud of her sense of style.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram, I'll be eating now.
Molly's about to be
like that. She's inspiring me.
Yeah.
So, like,
you're about to be styling the whole league.
eating down.
I would love to. I will style anybody. That is if we go shopping, that is my love language.
Yeah.
Let's go shopping, everybody.
And spend not my money.
Yes. Mom, do you want to spend money?
I'll spend love money.
Let's do it.
On clothes that Molly picks out for me.
Yeah.
Great. We can make it a series.
Okay, what's one thing you still quote from Jared Elliott's practices?
Oh
or
my
something
God.
you still like?
I still think
It's
about.
still in there. Yeah.
I think as a middle, I think about this a lot.
You guys need shirts.
I know the fact we don't have.
I'll make you some. I got this. Okay.
Especially because we have MBUs on our team.
Yeah.
Whatever. He would like play with us sometimes.
Oh my God.
On the court, volleyball?
Yes.
His vertical was like here.
This big. Like this. He's slicing and dicing. No,
Yes.
Derek can slice and dice.
Yes.
Like, homeboy was barely grazing over the tape, but it was just going through point.
Yes.
It was insane.
Just one credit card.
Real quick.
You guys are doing so dirty.
No, but he would always like use your wrist. And so I always think of like my shots. Like my shot book needs to be more because of like I need to be able to use my arm swing, but also my wrist. I think about
Mine from Jared is woman up. He always tells us to woman up
Instead of man up.
Yeah, he'd be like woman up, toughen up, go out there and be a bitch. That's what he would say.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Honestly, if I had to think back to Texas when I was playing against you guys, I'd be like, that's a team full of bitches.
Do you remember when we played Arizona?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember Walter? Remember that's like the one block we got in this whole game.
She had her bionic knee brace on, like that whole thing. And then after the game, you were wearing like a what is it, like a poncho thing almost that was striped, and you were sitting in the stands with the hood up, just like this. And I was like, if I saw this woman in a dark alley, I would not want to ever fight her. Like I was terrified of you.
I'm gonna be her best friend.
Right. Well, let's be besties.
10 years later.
Yeah.
8 years later.
What's the last thing you Googled?
Honestly, flights to California.
Fun. We don't have to talk about why.
We do.
Excellent. What do you have a hidden?
I actually hate men.
Do you have a hidden talent?
Oh, I always say I can do the worm. I can't do it right now, but I can do the worm. Thank you.
You really lift her up, and I love that.
Being in Texas, I learned how to dance from the cat bell. But like
You were doing the worm in the club, or what?
sometimes.
The amount of times I
Like
see
in
cats.
West Campus, I'd be warming it up.
The amount of times I see you do like the splits in a bar in the last year is actually
That's
almost
go-to move.
almost on two.
That's the one thing that's gonna like always be there is this right leg's gonna be it.
Oh,
No, fun fact, when we were playing at Texas, it was, spooky season, it's Halloween right now. I'm not sure if we'll say that or not, but we got back from a game in PCU. We wanted to always celebrate Halloween, but we didn't have costumes. What we did was we wore, what was it, travel warm-ups? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Like travel sweats. And we had bought like a group of like scary like masks, and we literally walked around West Campus, which is like the nice part of like the campus where the students lived and stuff. And we were like hopping over cars. We were entering people's like random parties. And what is it called? A flash mob? Is that what it's called?
yeah, it was right whenever The Purge came out.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Oh my
And so there's like all these tall girls with these masks on, and we walk into random people's houses and apartments and like line up. I'm like 5, 6, 7, 8, and I would hit a move, and then they would hit the same move, and we would just sit there, everyone would record, like, hey, and we would just leave, and that's what we did the whole night. No alcohol.
You guys are freaks.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Can you
That
imagine
would-
if I was on TikTok and they'd be like, Texas volleyball
We
team?
would win viral.
Yeah. It's going to be for
100%.
sure.
All right. What's something you unlearned that made you a better athlete?
I used to be obsessed with stats, and now I don't really look at them. I mean, yes, they're like, okay, the leaderboard pops up, I'm like, there I am. But after games, I am way less obsessed. I was really going through in college. I was like, because Jared would be like, you have to get this certain amount to play, and I'd be like, okay, well, I have to get this hitting percentage, and that made me like tense up and lock up. And now I'm like, did it feel good? Did I have a relationship with my setter? Do they need something more from me?
What's a story about your career that you never get asked about but wish people knew? If you have one.
The story about my career.
Your injury.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, yeah, you were there for that.
Yeah.
So I played for another league and recently I went through an injury. And that was the first time in a long time that I experienced an injury. Like I've had some finger surgeries, but like other than that, like I've been pretty healthy.
It felt like something almost like out of control of everybody. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
you guys could really figure out what was wrong, and like one person really knew what you were feeling was you. And no one had really experienced what you were experienced before. And
Right. So not being injured and then being injured that nobody could figure out what it was. So my left leg, outside of my left knee, I was just experiencing pain and I couldn't get off the ground. And for a while they're like, all right, let's get an MRI of your knee. There was like normal things that are,
the cartilage
knee stuff. But like I should be functional. I shouldn't be like losing activation. And it took like
the whole season.
Yeah, I didn't play the rest of the season because I couldn't figure it out. The rest of the summer I was on my own, just going to different like chiropractors and PTs and being like, "Hey, can you help me?" Yeah. We finally figured out what it was, but it took like 8-9 months. And
what was it?
So I had the L5S1 herniated in my back, and so it was hitting that nerve and sending pain signals down my left leg. Yeah, so nothing was activating because that nerve was just like. Pew! So I finally got a cortisone shot in Austin, and that helped so much. It was just inflamed, that little tiny spot hitting that nerve.
Crazy. Your back is crazy. Like it's really to hurt your back. I hurt my back during the Gymnastics Championship game in 2012, and it was also sitting on like that nerve where like I felt like I was being electrocuted every time I set it up, and I literally had to get an epidural. That's how bad it was. Yeah. Like it was.
Holy crap! No, that scares me.
I played on it too. It was crazy.
You gotta warm it up. Warm it up. All right, last quick one, which haven't been quick at all.
No.
What quality do you value most in a teammate?
Being genuine. Just being yourself. Please don't be anybody else.
That.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be anyone.
I can't.
I
tried. Not it.
Yeah. Okay. Now to the beginning of time.
Switching gears.
Wow. Okay.
Where?
Austin, Texas.
Okay, yeah, but we gotta go even more back.
Okay, Houston, Texas.
There we go.
Back in the day.
Each town, the team you should probably.
Okay, that's make sure you cheer for Love Austin this season.
Love Austin. The champions.
The champions.
Who never beat us.
We won at the right time.
I know.
I
get it. Anyway, where'd you grow up? Give us your story.
Okay. So I grew up in a suburb of Chicago, actually, in Indiana. Yeah, I moved to Texas whenever I was 10. I know. So we lived outside of Houston, another suburb. Yep, H-Town. And then I got recruited to go to Texas. But I started playing volleyball at age 13, club volleyball, 14th year. And I begged my parents to stop taking me to practice because I was so bad. I was like, please, I'm embarrassed. I'm good at other things. I was decent at basketball. I was decent at swimming. But volleyball, I was by far the worst at. And my club coach was like, if you quit, like, I will make you come to practice. Like, you will have to, I remember him saying, you'll have to pry her out of my cold, dead hands. And then I stuck with it begrudgingly. And so,
tell them about the drive that you would take me in.
Yes. So my senior year, the clubs in Houston were kind of all over the place. Like they were folding and a lot of new clubs were happening. So the best club in Texas at the time was Austin Juniors. And so my parents, it was their idea actually. They were like, what if we played for Austin Juniors their senior year? And we drove every Sunday for 2.5 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, 2 days on Sunday.
Nutty.
And so I played for Austin Juniors my 18th year, which is super cool because now we practice at Austin Juniors.
Yeah. And your pictures up there, we see more Austin too. Yeah. So,
I know.
That dedication.
Were you scared that you wouldn't figure it out? Did you start thinking about what your future would look like if you couldn't play again?
Oh, injury.
Yeah. Oh.
With more odd jobs in your future, maybe?
Surprisingly, no. I was so adamant about being like, we're going to figure this out and I will play again because I have already taken that route. So I was like, no, I'm sorry, that's not an option. I can't take that for an answer. I remember one of the doctors being like, well, maybe it's time, like you're kind of old. In Vegas. And I was like, I'm not that old. I know how to take care of my body. Like, look at LeBron. We're the same, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. You know what? Exactly.
I was just like, well, maybe you can't figure it out and it's your problem.
Exactly.
Like, I had no doubt in my mind. Of course, it felt like my body was betraying me for a hot second because I'd been so healthy and like generally fit for a while. But then I was like, a little depressing because I couldn't work out the way I wanted to. Like I couldn't run. I really, really enjoy running, and like couldn't play volleyball. Obviously, couldn't be around my people. So it was like, okay, this part I don't love. And then in the off season, you're by yourself a lot. So there was a period that I was like, I know how much this sucks, but it's not going to take me away from the sport. Yeah.
And you need to grind your way back.
Yeah.
It was always hard too. I think that's also too. I'm a big advocate for that because like last season I was wearing like 2 knee sleeves with a strap, and now I just have 1 knee sleeve with 1 strap. I'm actually jumping higher than I was.
Yes, you are, girl.
I feel stronger. You know what I mean? So like your body can definitely play tricks on you, and sometimes it's just telling you like, hey, like I do need rest. You know what I mean? Too. So.
Yes. A lot of people said that, and at first I was like, stop saying that. I don't want the rest, but like I actually did need it. and the perspective and understanding, I think I have a very good handle on what my body needs now. You have to go through hard things to come out of it a better person.
Yeah, retweet that. But also, I feel like you are playing your best volleyball right now. So it was like maybe you just needed that like reset.
No, really,
you needed that reset.
Really, what you think? You don't know you're killing it.
I don't think this last weekend was that great.
But also the connection wasn't there. But like that's because of that. The route, the height, the speed is the same. Like it's not. It wasn't that.
Honestly, I could have attributed to Bruce.
Hey, Bruce. I don't even know Bruce, but no Bruce.
Yeah, I don't know. These workout plans, like I feel strong, like I feel empowered, I feel stable.
There was me and Molly before we came to a tournament we were playing in. We were training with our strength conditioning coach from LOVB Austin, Bruce. He's like renowned from Texas. He also coached, I think, a little bit NFL football sometimes.
Yeah, NFL, a bunch of track athletes.
Yeah. So he knows his stuff, and like us training with him, like my body, I'm wearing 1 knee sleeve, and I've been wearing 2 knee sleeves for the past like 8 years, which is crazy. So, and Molly is looking like an Olympic triathlete.
Olympic snack.
Olympic snack.
Yeah.
Like she could be a pole vaulter. That's what she's looking like, but she's crushing gold. It's insane.
Do you feel like going through an injury helped you appreciate your body more and helped you enjoy playing more?
Oh, for sure. For sure. That like, especially as we age too, like the limit does not exist. I always think of that. Of like, I can get so strong, and like, let's see how fit I can be, how healthy I can be. Let's see, like, if my mobility is off, let's see if I can tweak that. Like, there's never a like, oh, this doesn't work anymore, I'm done. Like, your body is actually so malleable, and how you treat it is how much you get out of the sport in your body.
Truly. In college, I used to eat Chipotle quesadillas every day. Now I don't do that.
Right, and now you're flying, so.
There we go.
Yeah.
Truly take care of your body.
Take care of your body. You actually have to like the rest of your life.
One thing I've been telling myself too, and I heard it that like take care of your body as long as you have the choice to.
Yeah.
You can that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those knee sleeves, mate.
And we go
no, with the one
that's good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put that in that.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the youth. What was it about volleyball that like you did eventually like once you figured out that you liked it?
So it's kind of the same thing. Like I'm so bad at it, and at first I was embarrassed. There was a lot of shame of like, I don't want people to know how bad I am, and I think that stuck with me even throughout college. Of like, they're gonna find out that I'm bad. But volleyball is again mistakes. That's dumb. After many therapy sessions, I've learned this. But also the flip side of that is it's almost addicting that I can't figure it out. So I'm going to try my best to figure it out, and that's what made me be like, I just want to like pick the lock. Like I want to figure out. Everybody talks about like you have so much potential. Like we've all heard that you have potential. And I was like, what is potential? What do you mean? Let's figure it out. And so I think I fell in love with the figuring it out piece.
Yeah. When did you figure out that you were good though?
I think honestly, when Jarrett was out on my court, and I was like, Texas is interested? That's crazy. Like I was looking at, IU, Indiana, and like Florida was a big one at the time. But then like when Texas was like, oh, we think you're pretty, this is my sophomore year of high school. And I was like, oh, okay. You think that I'm that bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I look good in orange.
I'll say it for you.
She's that bitch. I was like, surely it's because I'm tall, right? Like you just call me because I'm tall, but
you like your wrist.
And then, oh gosh, I think just like constantly feeling like I was addicted to the feeling of being surrounded by players that were better than me. And that's why I chose Texas. Because I knew that every single I got the opportunity to learn and get better. And so I think that has then told me that I'm good enough to be in those spaces.
I think also, especially in that recruiting process, you go to different campuses and coaches are like, oh, when you come here, we're going to start you. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. But like going to the 40 acres and being amongst these amazing athletes here, it's like, probably you can play cool, but I can't guarantee you that you're going to come in here and like work hard and it works out great for you. But when you come in here, you are going to get better. And that's what I was attracted to as well, is that like I wanted to see how much better I could be around people that were more experienced than I was and playing at a higher level than me. So,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it's just such a sought after program to like be a part of that is huge.
Yeah.
Kat, what's something about Molly that you know that would surprise people?
You have such a big heart, I think. And I think people really see you as like this, you're very businesswoman oriented. Like you have an aura about you that seems very like strict and like about your business and very straightforward and like more structure, but like your heart is so huge and you love so deeply. That's why I get offended if people don't take care of that. Take care of your heart. I'm like, it's so precious. And I can say honestly, like we've gotten really close in the past like year and a half, 2 years, and like I can see that just growing even more, and you're being more comfortable and allowing yourself to love deeply and being your feelings and your emotions. And I've just been really enjoying just being able to connect with you on a personal level that way. Like you've shared some really meaningful things with me, and like I love you so much. Like I say this a lot. Like when I say I love you, like you know how much I love you. You know, and also Molly is one of the people that she is hilarious.
Okay. Okay, that's big.
Like, her humor's like kind of dark, but it's if you've been through things, trauma is hilarious. You're fine.
If you've been through adversity, you're gonna be hilarious.
You're fine. Yeah.
I'm sitting amongst hilarious royalty, actually. So
You're here with us, you know.
Yeah. The trio. You're just here another co-host.
Sure. I don't feel like a very couch.
Stop making me cry. Okay, another question on here says, for me, do you remember the first time you met Molly? And the first time I remember, I don't think we met, but it was at the All-American banquet our senior year. So you were a junior.
Yeah.
And I just remember you like, you're a human being that just like takes up space and you have such a presence in a room. And I was just like, holy shit, Molly McCage. And I was like, wow, like these Texas girls, I'm just not like them. And it was just a really cool moment because like you were like a celebrity in my eyes.
I love that we carry that too, you know? Like everyone says that. I love that.
Yeah. It is a cool thing.
It is
you know, like a little chip on your shoulders, all of you Texas girlies, but like it carries weight, you know?
I'm about to cry. Y'all are so great. Like,
okay.
So crazy. Yeah.
Well, let's just turn the table. Yeah. What was Kat like in college?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
I want to, before we start this, I just want to say I have changed. I have grown so much.
You're gonna say kind things. Okay. It's funny because Kat and I's relationship has blossomed over the past couple of years, and I almost regret not seeing more of Kat because I know that you had this in you in college, and I'm almost like, man, we just put aside because we're very different people, and that's okay. I think we struggled with accepting our differences and still recognizing that we're compatible friends.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
In college, Kat is the sunshine in every single room. Like she is such a leader. She's so personable. Every teammate is like, what's Kat doing? Like she's always been such a magnet. Always. Really. And I think that you also have a giant heart and you share that with everybody. And that part, I was like, I'm just fortunate to be the person that receives that kind of love. Even whenever we knew that we were different as hell, you always took care of me.
Yeah.
Regardless.
That what's funny is like when I talk to people sometimes too, they always say like, no, you and Molly are close now. Like, did y'all not get along in college? I wouldn't even say that because I know like I can think back to moments that like we did have conversations and we did connect and we did bond and that kind of stuff too. I think also like me and Molly played the same position at the time. Like,
she wants us to say beef or like not nice things. She's like,
okay, this one time?
Amy Winehouse? Yes. Amy Winehouse posters crazy.
Okay. So freshman year, I was sharing a room with Nicole Dalton, and I had a poster of my favorite artist ever, Amy Winehouse.
R.I.P.
Great artist.
R.I.P. But she's one of my all-time faves, and I thought
Molly was obsessed with her. Molly like loved her, and it was a little bit too much. She was like, okay, we ain't Britney Spears, you know what I'm saying? But like, she really did. It was a lot.
She's singing about some deep stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was
The soul. Anyways, I was going through some things, and I had, a $7 poster from Walmart hung up on my wall in my dorm. And what were we even fighting about? You just came in, and Kat's the kind of person that like teases people and like kind of pushes them to like
to see,
just to see how they're gonna react. And I, at that ripe age of 18, was not ready to be teased like that. She came in and
I know how much like Molly loves this. She's like, don't touch my poster. Like, no, whatever. Like, it's one of those like, don't touch my poster. Like, don't touch my poster. It's like one of those kind of things.
And Kat was like, oh, don't touch it. I'm gonna rip it off your wall.
I didn't rip it off the wall. I don't recall ripping off the wall. I ripped a corner of it. You see that? You see that? I ripped off the wall and
you probably were taking the corner and looking her in the eyes, and you're like,
when I tell you, I tore the smallest piece, and I definitely was like,
yes, like Dennis the Menace.
Yes. It was like, Molly's like,
and I fully tweaked out with it. You bitch.
Yeah, I did. I felt bad too. My bad. Okay.
Yeah. And then she's my position too. I'm already a little scared of her. I was like, oh.
When did you switch to playing opposite though?
Senior year.
Okay.
And what's fun, even with that, I feel like we were competitive in that too, because Molly also wanted to play opposite. But
we should opposite.
Opposite was deep. You know what I'm
We
saying?
did triple middle offense.
Yeah. So then was Paulina there yet or not? She wasn't there yet.
She got there
later.
Your junior year? My sophomore year?
No, because I played opposite only my senior year.
Okay.
So
maybe, yeah.
Well, she wasn't. Whenever it was me and you kind of seeing if we were gonna play opposite, and then when Paulina came in, it kind of like made it it was almost like a 6-2 when Paulina came in eventually.
You know what? It's because he always wanted to play Sarah House. I'm not kidding.
But for what?
She probably had a good friend.
We had Chicago.
Yeah, we had the Olympian on our team. I don't know.
Which was crazy. But yeah, I started playing opposite my senior year. And it was what's funny is like me and Molly would compete, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to run slides anymore. I don't want to block everywhere. I'm like, you got it. Ain't no way you beat me in this. If this is the chance for me to just stay in one area, I'm gonna stay right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
And she's going OT every single day. I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
Hitting back row balls. Ha ha! Ah! I got to play outside like my first 2 years, or first year now.
Great position. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go post collegiate.
Okay.
We're going pro.
Did you know you wanted to play pro?
No, absolutely not.
How did that come about?
I had nothing else to do.
How did you know people that had played pro though at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a ton of
your
teammates. Yeah. And I was like, yo, what is it like? Like, how do I do this? I felt like the roadmap to playing pro was so ambiguous, and nobody was like I could ask former players, but like everybody's path was so different. We signed with different agents, and I was like, should I just do exactly what my teammates did? Like, what's best for me? And everybody was like, I don't know, figure it out on your own. And then it was like, okay, I'm in middle. I'm not earning, opposite money, which was another reason why I wanted to play opposite. But, I had to play middle. And I was like, I don't know if this is worth it. It's not a big paycheck. Like, should I just go work at Frito-Lay and like it's medical device sales like every other athlete that graduates? Like, I couldn't figure out what to do. And it was actually, I remember my sister, I just signed with an agent, sat down with my sister, and I was like, this kind of seems lame. Like, it's not a big paycheck. I'm going to go live in Germany. I don't know if I want to be away from home that long. And she was like, you get to be a pro athlete. Like, maybe you should give that a shot. And if you hate it,
sick.
yeah. But like, how many people can say they get to be pro athletes? I was like, okay, fine. You're right. But it was never like, I got to be professional. Like, I got to take this to the next level. I was like, sure, I guess.
I mean, it was almost like a decision that was happening like towards the end. So you don't really think about it like in the season or anything. Like, once I finished playing, I was like, I don't really know where to go from here. What's next? They're like, oh, there's a Korean draft. I'm like, that sounds doable, I guess. If I have to showcase myself, that's something I can do. I'm spending 10 toes down on me. So, like, I'm going to do that.
Hey.
Ultimately, she got the draft up criticism with her. Like, it was crazy. Anyways.
Yeah. No, it was kind of, as you guys know, you kind of have to figure out on your own. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, it's the most wacky way to get a job.
Yes.
Like, you have to, from big schools where like people have gone on and played, you're like, okay, I could contact this person. Like, for me, I think I knew 2 people that had played pro. So I was like, what do I even do? So
it's crazy that we got here.
Yeah, Cal ended up here.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Here we are.
Who would have thought? Thank goodness they put a league in the U.S.
Amen.
Now you don't have to do a lot of thinking. Okay, where did you play pro? You went to Germany first.
I went to Wiesbaden, Germany.
Wiesbaden.
Wiesbaden.
I like that word.
And then I went to Stuttgart for 2 years. And then I was like, hey, actually, I think I'm done. So just Germany.
Did you pick up any German?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I could get around.
I think I hear you saying a bad word in German.
Scheiße.
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 What's that mean?
Like shit.
No. I've been hearing you be like,
did you have was the transition from college to pro a big jump for you? Or were you like, this is easy?
Yes, and that they expected more from me. I will say at Texas, there were times that I was like, you're just a middle blocker. And then I got to Europe and they were like, no, you have to like be a volleyball player and do all of the other skills. And I was like, I don't know how to set. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
So they expected a lot from me. Of course, the game is like a little bit more powerful, a little quicker. I'd say like on my team in Wiesbaden, I think we were kind of lower level of the league in Germany. Germany is like a decent league, you know, like the top couple teams are in Champions League, but like the lower level, it's like I felt like I was one of the better ones on my team. That being said, I had a really, really great coach. And then playing against the teams that were in Champions League, I was like, oh, I have a giant learning curve here. Like I just wasn't reading well at all.
Would you say that like it's a very important experience to go overseas and go through that learning curve?
Yeah. Good. I think it's so important. I still encourage college athletes once they graduate, try overseas first. And of course, like these leagues are amazing. I will not go overseas now. Like I have a great life. But being a foreigner is one thing. Learning a different style of the game is another. Just being out of your comfort zone and learning from people that you never would have crossed paths with. I don't know. And different people from all over the world. I just think that like it's good for you as a human being and also a volleyball player to go overseas.
Yeah. You get adversity on all fronts.
Yes.
The volleyball front, the human front, the traveling front, the how do I turn my cell phone on another country front. Like there's just so many little pieces of it where you're like, okay, I have to figure all these things out on my own.
Yes.
And
you grow up
instead of people having to do it for me.
Yeah. And at Texas, they did everything for us.
Yeah, 100%.
Everything.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I have to like buy my own vitamins now and
learn how to learn how to take care of my body myself.
Do my laundry. Why? Yes. Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah, that's nuts. How do you think volleyball has shaped you as a person?
Oh gosh, it's been everything. That's why I'm playing for the Women's Sports Foundation. I think that girls who play sports are women who lead. And I wouldn't be the person I am today without volleyball. 100%. Yeah. And being around strong women all of the time. How many other jobs get to do that? Like I am constantly empowered. I know my worth. I know that I can show up in spaces and be a leader. Like I wouldn't have been able to develop that kind of confidence if I didn't play volleyball in my eyes, I don't think.
Yeah. And like having a cat bell in everyone's life.
Really. Truly.
All right, let's switch a little bit of gears. Outside of volleyball, you're a multifaceted person. You advocate for sustainable fashion and intersectional environmentalism.
Yes, I do.
Drop some knowledge because those words were crazy.
Oh. Yeah, fashion is a pretty giant polluter on this earth. So behind oil and gas, it's fashion actually. And there's a literal fashion island in the middle of the ocean of like our waste. Like we're just so obsessed with fast fashion as a society. So I thrift as often as possible. I also find that thrifting is like fits me better as a tall woman. Lasts longer because it was built in a time that they didn't have fast fashion. And is cooler. So I try to thrift as often as possible. It's not doable all of the time, especially with like sports gear and stuff, but it's something that I want to be conscious of. And intersectional environmentalism, it means that it crosses different organizations. So it's not just fashion, but it's like the way people, consume like their local produce. Like there's so many things that like intersect as humans in society. Like if we are just a good global citizen, we know that we're affecting like our neighbors, our communities. Like it's just more about awareness and like, where am I getting this produce? Where am I shopping for this? Like being a good consumer and understanding that if your purchases affect others, is a huge passion.
The world would be
mine.
a better place if we had more Mollies.
Madam President Molly McCage.
Do people follow? I don't know.
Yes.
Why is it important for you to use your platform as an athlete for good?
I think it's quite vulnerable sometimes. It's not always easy. I think it's sometimes kind of painful to be like, well, this is my story. And you guys are going to dissect it and give your opinions about me and who I am.
Ooh.
But I find it so fulfilling knowing that I can help somebody. You know, it's funny, coaching just keeps coming up in my life too. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to coach, but like being somebody's mentor, or even like, you know, there are young middles that are playing in this league and they're like, you know, how did you learn how to take care of your body? How did you get, you know, how are you playing? How are you jumping well at age 31? Or how do you read blocks so well? Which are wonderful compliments that I'm like, it's crazy you think I'm doing these things well. Cause I'm also in my head of like, sometimes I'm not, I want to be perfect and I'm not. And that's not here nor there.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. But the fact that like I get to help somebody and using my platform to do that, like I think that is the most fulfilling thing for me. It's a privilege to have this stage, as you guys know.
Yeah.
It's funny that sports allow you to do that. Like it's not many jobs that you can be so good at your job and that people will follow you regardless. But I think, especially with women's volleyball, we are incredible role models. All of my teammates. I mean, I'm like, you are such a role model. You're also hilarious. You're also like beautiful. There's so many things that like women's volleyball, I'm like, yes, the youth should follow us. I don't know.
Yeah.
We just like know how to work hard. Like we know how to be teammates. We know how to lead. Like I think that the platform should be ours. And that's the fight I want to keep fighting.
We're taking it over.
Yeah.
We're coming for that freaking platform.
Yeah.
All right. Fashion questions. What do you love about fashion and how does it help you express yourself?
I love playing dress up and putting on different hats and feeling, you know, beautiful in different ways or feeling myself in different ways because we all have different sides of us. And I think that fashion is, you're able to express yourself in so many different ways. I gain so much confidence through the clothes that I wear and the things that I pick out. I also gain so much fulfillment styling people.
Yeah.
And so like Danny Drews came to my room and was like, hey, style me for this photo shoot. And I was like, for sure. I have all of these things that I know are going to look great on you. And I made her try them on. And I could tell that she was like, I'm not comfortable in this. And I was like, totally. Like, that's fine. You look amazing. And yes, I should tell her that, but I also want her to feel comfortable. So then like learning the person through fashion is also really cool for me to see of like, what are you comfortable wearing? What makes you feel powerful? Like, I think fashion is such a cool platform into building confidence in women.
What would you say, to somebody who's like doing wearing something new, a new piece of fashion that's like maybe not in their normal style and they just want to try it and you're like, you should just go for it or like.
Absolutely go for it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's you who matters. I'm just like I used to be so hung up of like being a tall woman and like sleeves never being long enough, you know? And now I'm like, I don't know if I care anymore. Like, unless my wrists are cold, which they're never cold in Austin, but like, I just am going to wear something because I want to wear it and I know that it makes me feel cool. Yeah. So if it makes you feel awesome and you bought it with your own money, girl, wear it. Yeah.
What would be your advice or like as far as like someone who's building a new closet? What are like the basics you think that someone should have when they're building like from the ground up?
Yes. I'm a big like jeans girl. I think I have over 30 pairs of jeans. It's actually kind of a problem. Finding a pair of jeans that feel you, that are comfortable, that you can always be like, okay, if I put these on, I feel the most me. I would say jackets, they're great for layering. You can find like a denim or a leather jacket. Every time I wear my leather jacket, I get compliments. You've worn my leather jacket and you also look great in it.
Did you get compliments?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And like, I don't know. I just feel like a leather jacket is like a statement piece and but it's easy to find and like, especially thrifting. And then all the basics, you know, sometimes it's surprising that I'll put on an outfit and people are like, I am obsessed with it. I'm like, really? It's like a tank and pants and a belt. I don't know.
How do you choose your walk-in outfits for love? And then, like, do you style other people too? Or
we like college. So this past me, Chiaka, and Molly like always want to dress up together.
And you guys are like Charlie's Angels.
We were like calling each other, but eventually we came with like themes, like okay, we're gonna go business, and like you would solve business the way you want to do business style, you know. So
guys, I like for fun, I play dress up. Like by myself. I put on a good playlist and no, I'm not kidding. I just go through my entire closet and just start putting outfits together. I take pictures of them. So I have like logs of all my outfits. And then
smart.
Every woman should do, every person on this earth should do.
I would want to do that, but like the method of cleaning up, putting the clothes back is what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
I try it on and hang it back up.
Okay.
Yeah. But like that is my like therapy. That's my favorite thing to do. And then I'll make lists of things that I wish I could add to it. So I'm like heavily on Pinterest and like I have like a wish list of like, oh, it'd be great to add this purse to this outfit. And then I'll be on my wish list. And then it's my goals of like, I want this bonus to buy this purse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you like love that we get to do the tunnel walk-ins and everything similar to like WNBA?
We look forward.
It gives me so much life. I'm not kidding.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Even for the 25 seconds that we get.
I'll do it.
No, we're so adamant about it. Like for the photographers, if we're not getting the pictures we're looking for, we started taking our own pictures with our own phones just to make sure we got the look we're looking for.
That's
I think we did some of that too.
I love whenever people who are not comfortable doing walk-ins, but they try it and they also feel empowered and they're like, oh, I get to like show up to a game in a way that like builds up my confidence. And I don't know. I just encourage people. It might not be your thing, but like try it once and like it just kind of feels great and girly pop to be taking photos of and like in your outfit that you chose. Like I love it. I love the concept.
Do you have outfits in the works for next season already?
Yeah.
You do? Oh my gosh. Do you already know like week one what you're gonna do you have a huge closet?
Yeah. I have a lot a clothes. You
have the fashion island actually in your closet.
Yeah, actually, yes.
How do you like clean your closet? Do you clean your closet every summer, or do you like put sticks to go away? Like when do you
guys? I'm about to go through a giant purge because the past year and a half. I think I might make it a series. The past year and a half, all of my stuff has been in storage, so I live out of like 2-3 suitcases at a time.
Yeah,
I use Newly. So I rent clothes sometimes. Okay. It helps with like statement pieces for like the walk-ins. I'll like rent the piece and then return it. They have an option to buy. I have bought a few things. But yeah, so I'm going to unpack my entire storage unit whenever I get back to Austin in a couple of days and have to go through all of that. So
I'll come over.
That sounds really exciting. Okay, speaking of going back to Austin, season 2 is coming up. We're there so soon. What are you looking forward to this season specifically?
I am very much looking forward to being with my friends. Only Kevo.
I was looking at her in the camera. That was crazy.
Curse you! How could you leave me?
I love Austin. I love Austin so much. I love the fact that I get to play at Austin Juniors and see those people from whenever I was in high school.
How's it being back? Like, it's a full circle moment for you. Like, how is it? Like, are you enjoying it a lot more than you were enjoying it when you were in school, you think?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because, like, I know that I am always taken care of in every regard. If I need anything, I have people. Mm-hmm. I think that's what's so great about Austin. And where I felt like, especially whenever I got injured, I didn't feel like people had my back. And I was like, I'm the only one advocating for myself right now. Mm-hmm. And it made me learn that. But in Austin, our network is huge.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
We have great medical connections. Like, we have friends outside of volleyball. Like, I just feel like I have a whole complete life in Austin, and my job isn't defining me.
Yeah. Okay, so then also you were with the national team this summer, and now you have Eric coming, you have Taiba coming, you have Rob Browning coming. Tell me your thoughts.
I know, it's just we've translated everybody and putting them in Love Austin.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and another full circle moment having Eric.
Yeah.
So Eric was our coach, our assistant coach at Texas, and now the national team head coach, and then also the Love Austin coach. And it's really cool because Eric is like a dear friend of mine, and so having him be my coach again, and I mean, throughout my pro career, I have attributed a lot of my like blocking to Eric.
100%. Is he like the MBU leader?
Yeah, he does a lot of things.
Yeah,
it's like this. The finish?
Yeah.
The finish is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
huge.
should probably use a little more of that.
Well, you stopped
I'm a little
me the other
smaller.
day, so it still
It's on
works.
Instagram.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I was like, this is the one block I get.
I did it so hard.
You posted it?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways.
No, it's really cool. I felt like the summer flew by, so I'm really, really excited to keep learning from that coaching staff.
Mm.
Obviously, they all have camaraderie, so like just the blend of like Texas people and national team, like I think that like it's like a built-in connection that we get to have. It's cool.
Yeah, that's actually really awesome.
Yeah, sorry,
Little
we have it
home.
all.
Whatever. We have a good team too.
We have a great team.
Who else? You guys have some new people this year, right?
Yeah.
Who are you excited about?
Magdalena Jerzyk, the Polish middle, I'm a big fan of hers. I think that watching her play this summer, she is super fast. I love how patient she is as a middle blocker. Like, I admire, she's not like super undersized, but she's a little undersized as a middle. And I just admire undersized middles. Like, you know how hard they have to work to play at this level?
It's already a hard job.
Yes.
I don't know how,
Yeah,
props
so
to
I
her.
know I'm going to be obsessed with her. We're adding another Longhorn, Bella Bergmark. Yeah, we're going to have 4 middles. MBU.
Is everyone on your team from MBU? Every middle?
Except for Jerzyk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
Apologies, girl.
Yeah, but I'm excited to meet you.
Okay, why do you think volleyball is getting more popular?
I think it's finally getting its flowers. You know, I think that participation in this sport is growing on all sides. The youth level, it surpassed youth basketball recently.
Let's go.
Finally. Less concussions. And also adult participation. So adults are for fun. Yeah. Like it's like a huge, massive sport, indoor, beach, grass. Like I just think that there's a lot of relatability that's finally happening in the US, and it's surpassing basketball, surpassing other team sports, and that like such a fun sport to play, but also a really fun sport to watch and be a part of. I also think the community is amazing. Like experiencing, and I don't want to trash other sports, but I'm like experiencing other sports and like we are so special. I'm not kidding. There's something like brewing upon the volleyball world is just full of really great people.
Yeah.
What do you think it is that makes volleyball so unique?
It is to its core a team sport. You can't have somebody like in basketball, you can have a player like take over the whole entire game. Or like track, it's like just that athlete. Of course there's relays, but like volleyball is such a team sport. And then I think that because it's such a team sport, everybody has to be a team player and therefore likable.
Yeah. In every way, like you don't get the set you need unless you get the pass you need. You don't get the attack you need unless you get the set you need. And if you get the set you need and you get a ball and you get blocked, you get that everyone there covering for you.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone has to be
involved. It takes the whole village, literally. Truly.
Yes. Yeah. You have to be selfless, and the coolest people are selfless.
Yes. Totally.
Yes.
Okay. And where do you think volleyball is going to be in like the next decade?
Gosh, I see volleyball just being the sport that people are excited to go watch and be a part of. I think that the past couple years, that like how profitable women's sports are because they are different than men's sports. Like it's not that we're comparing at all. And volleyball is actually a really special space in that like we don't have the men paving the path for us. We get to pave the path.
We're trailblazing this mother bleep.
Yeah. And that is so cool because I think we're still kind of forming our identity and like what does that look like? And it is different from all of the other sports. It's different from men's sports, but I really want to see it in a way that like is inspiring. It's taking over brand partnerships and it's on ESPN regularly. Like I just think it needs to be more accessible. And once we make it accessible, it's like, of course you're going to fall in love. You're going to fall in love with the players, you're going to fall in love with the game, like how fast it is, how physical we are. Like there's just so many things about the sport that I'm like, how could you not love it? Like truly, we are jumping so high. We're also graceful. We're also strong. Like we're also strategic. Like there's so many things just also about this sport. Also beautiful. Like
we're also jumping high.
That's like a byproduct. But I'm like, she's jumping super high. No, but like I remember. So whenever we, first volleyball, professional volleyball in the US, and I had some basketball friends that were like, oh my God, you guys are like crazy athletic. And like, you're so humble about it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's crazy. Like we don't have to, I'm tooting our own horn. Like hard right now.
Toot toot.
Toot toot. No, for real.
We are ready.
But like, we are kind of superhuman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of superhuman volleyball players. It's pretty impressive.
Yes.
What would you say to like the fans that say,
Oh, why do we have a women's league and not a men's league?
Because women do it better.
Hey. Okay, put it on a shirt.
I will say I love men's volleyball. I learned a lot from men's volleyball. So working at Pepperdine for that 1 year, I adore men's volleyball in the way that they're all super grateful to be there. I don't know if it was just a Pepperdine thing or a men's volleyball thing, but I was like, why are you guys so happy all the time?
We get to play volleyball.
They don't have periods. They don't have periods. But
hormone issues?
they also don't have scholarships. So that's
Dang.
yeah. They also have 4.5 scholarships. So or they get cut from programs. So they're just like, we get to play.
Yeah.
And they don't have a professional league here, but they like despite all that still play. And it's a different game, but I felt like I learned a lot because it's a different game. And I was like, ooh, that's how they play. Like, that's how you hit it. Like, I can do that too.
Yeah.
But am I happy that women's volleyball gets to pave the way?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Agreed.
Wow, this has just been really great. We've been really enjoying
this has
having you
been a
on.
good episode, if I
Yeah,
do
this
say
has
so
been a really good
myself.
episode.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, wow.
All right. This has been Serving Pancakes. I'm Maddie Kingdon.
I'm Kat Bell.
I'm Molly McCage.
We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.
Thanks for watching Serving Pancakes. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. You can also listen to podcasts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to your podcasts. See you on the flip side.